describe how many of your brothers went into the service and just maybe a little bit about.
Oh, okay. Oh, myself and 5 brothers were in the service. 5 in the Navy and 1 in the Army. And 3 were in before the war. And the 3 of us went in after the war. So, and we enjoyed the Navy, I think, more than the Army because we didn't like sleeping on the ground. That was the biggest part. So.
You have 2 brothers were at Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, 2 brothers, Bill and Tom, were at Pearl Harbor. And they both survived and got out of Pearl Harbor without injury, so they were lucky.
But one of them went on to have a ship that was sunk or something?
Tom was on a destroyer, and at the Coral Sea of July the 4th of '43, his ship was sunk. But he did survive, and after about 30 days, he did get home for a 30-day leave. So he was, but he went back. He went back to South Pacific as soon as he went back to service. But he was on the USS Porterfield. So.
And he was in quite a few battles.
Yeah, right. He was. I think Tom was in about 15 different battles.
So with all those sons in the military, what do you think your mom thought about that?
Pardon me?
With all those brothers in the military,
oh.
how do you think your mom felt?
I'm sure my mom worried a lot. I'm sure of that. And my brother said she said a rosary every day for each one of us. So maybe that's why we all survived.
And that was a younger brother who was at home.
That was
an older brother.
2 older brothers at home on the farm. So.
So how do you think people react to the military and veterans now compared to back then?
I don't think that they're anxious to volunteer and protect the country as much as we were then. That was foremost in our mind. We wanted to protect the country, and that's why so many people volunteered. So that was the good part of it, I thought. So.